All right, y'all. So this is more like my own philosophy, and this philosophy of mine is more from from my research and my studying, and so I'm gonna share this with you guys, right? So I've been seeing like signs, people wearing T-shirts, stickers, whatever that says "I'm not okay," and I've been seeing them, in the probably last year and a half, year, whatever, because of everything that's going on with the pandemic, right? So I know a lot of people are going through depression and stuff like that, right? So I've been seeing these signs. I'm not okay. So if anybody's hearing my voice, what I want to say to you is this, right? Anybody who's of that mindset that might be thinking they're not okay. Here's the thing: the fact that you are aware that you're not okay is a clear indication that you are okay, right? I'm gonna say that again. Your mind tricks you. The mind will trick you and it will lie to you and deceive you. So here's how you kind of have your own rebuttal for your own mind. If your mind is telling you you're not okay and you're aware of that, and you are aware of it because I see you wearing the t-shirts, I see the stickers, I'm seeing people posting it. So if you're aware that you are not okay, that is a clear indication that you are okay. That's one. Two, which I find to be the most important. It is okay to not be okay. Like see the forest as opposed to the trees. Meaning, look at the big picture of life. This is how I know I'm okay. Because I always take in life. I take it in. As opposed to just narrowly focusing on my situation, I look at the broader picture of life and I absorb it in. When you look at the world around you, there are so many people that are going through 10, 20, 30 times what you're going through that would exchange their life with yours in a heartbeat at the drop of a dime. Whether you want to hear it or not, it's a fact. So when you start to observe, when you start to take in that although what you're going through might seem like a fiery furnace, a crucible, hot, when you start to acknowledge the broader, the bigger, right, and realize that your situation is not as gigantic as you fathom it to be, or as your mind is exaggerating it to be, right? You're catastrophizing it, right? But when you minimize your situation and realize, and again, minimizing it in contrast to the bigger and broader picture of life. That's one. That's two. So it's okay. You have to understand that it's okay to not be okay. Another example, an analogy. Some days I go to work and I'm on fire. I'm in sales. I'm very productive some days. Very productive. Like I can't miss. Then there's days where I go in, there's weeks that I go in, and I'm cold. I'm talking about I can't close a door. I can't close anybody. I can't close any sales. No deals. I mean, I can't even close a door. It's that bad. And over the years, I've learned how to deal with those days by saying that it's okay to have off days. It's okay to have off days on my job. All right. In the gym, there's times I go to exercise and I'm a beast. Like I'm all over the gym. I'm running on all cylinders. Like I'm just doing everything great. There's days that I go into the gym, I literally sit there, I drag myself into the gym. I sit there, I look at the machines, and I just imagine myself working out on them. 10, 15 minutes go by, I leave. Totally unproductive. The only reason why I even went is for my own psychology, because I make commitments to go. And then there's days that I go and I'm just not there. And I'll sit there and I'll probably have some water. I'll drink the water and just look at the machines. But for me, it's a mental thing because at least I'm keeping my commitments of going to the gym. I didn't commit to go there and always be productive. I commit to go. So that those two analogies are just examples of how I say it's okay to not always be okay. Number three, very important. Your not okay days are more important than your okay days. I'm preaching. So this is coming to me. I'm freestyling. Your not okay days. They are more important than your okay days. What I mean by that, your okay days. All right. So everything is going great. Everything is going great as it can be for you, right? Because it's subjective, right? So whatever is great for you, relative to you, everything is going great. There's there's nothing in those days that everything is going great that challenges your character. challenges your growth, challenges your strengths, exposes your weaknesses. Nothing. Those okay days do nothing to help build your character. Bills are paid, okay. Got a great job, okay. Health is good, okay. Kids are behaving in school, okay. Husband is good, okay. So you got all these okay things, but notice all of that is external. Nothing has happened to actually challenge who you are as a soul, as a spirit, and develop you. So those are your okay days, which is great. We love those days. We want those days. Your not okay days. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe, all right, let's just stay with that. You lost a job. Not okay. Totally not okay. But but you've been carrying some creativity in your heart for years. You wanted to do so to start your own business for years. You wanted to write a book for years. You wanted to branch out on your own for years. But this job that you've had has kept you comfortable. It's paid your bills. It's supported you and sustained you. So you remained, you stand put. Those not okay days where you lost a job, you're not okay, has catapulted you, has awakened something in you to go off on your own, to start your own business, to sell, to write your book, to do this, to do that, whatever, to become creative in terms of bringing in new funds. Years hence, you're an entrepreneur. You see my point. The not okay days test you. The not okay days develop you. The not okay days make you uncomfortable in your comfortable environment and pushes you out and catapult you out. They catalyze, they spur. The not okay days are going to expose some weaknesses in your characters. The not okay days are going to make you see some things in your character flaws that you should have been working on, but you've been ignoring them because you've been okay, but now you're not okay, so you're forced to face them and change them. So not okay days do bring about some uncomfortable, make you uncomfortable. But being uncomfortable brings the best out of you, right? Provided you have the right mindset to being not okay. And this is what this video is all about, showing you that it's okay to not be okay. Not every day is going to be like I said, an on day. Some days are going to be off days. Now here's the thing: if you're not okay 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, now it's not even about not being okay anymore. You have what's called mental paralysis. There's a deeper issue that you need to go get help for. But we're talking about your typical run of the mill, right? You're a day in and day out. Every day your ups and downs. Life. We call this thing life, the roller coasters of life. If that's what we're talking about, you're not okay this week, but next week you are okay. The following week you're okay. The week after that you're not okay. Monday you're not okay. Wednesday you're okay. Friday you're not okay. Saturday, Sunday you're okay. You see what I'm saying? So it's sporadic. It's random. It's all over the place. But it's not a continuum. It's not like you're not okay every single day, 24/7. You're just going through what's called life, like the rest of us, right? The thing is this. Here is not a secret, but here is the source. Here is what we need to do. Find ways to jumpstart yourself, right? You know how you jumpstart your car. Find ways to resuscitate. Find ways to galvanize. Find ways to excite. Find ways to propel. Find ways to push. You have to find ways to jumpstart yourself out of those not okay days. If you're having not okay days 4 days out of 7, find ways to get it down to not okay days 3 days out of 7, 3 to 2 out of 7, right? One, right? But don't ever think you're just going to have 7 days of okay. Life is a series of not okay days. The goal is to balance it, right? If you have, there's 7 days a week. If you have 4 okay days and you have 3 not okay days, you're doing good. That's okay. That too in itself is okay. If you have 5 okay days and 2 not okay days, that's okay. If you have 3 okay days and 4 not okay days, that too is okay. If you have 2 okay days and 5 not okay days, that too is okay. Remember, it is only not okay if you're having not okay days every single day, every month, every year, whatever. That's you need help. But if it's just like I said, the run of the mill, ups and downs, the goal is to try to find out how you can balance it out more and shift the scale from if you're having five bad okay days and two okay days. Find a way to change those dynamics to where you have two not okay days and five okay days. But don't ever don't think in terms of a perfectionist where you have to have 7 okay days, 7 days every. It's the life. The world doesn't operate like that. Like the world follows certain rules. Life has certain laws that are outside of our control. There are certain laws, statutes. Some of these laws are written, some are spoken, some are implicit, meaning not spoken but understood. And once you start to understand the scientific laws, you know what these laws are called? There's one word for it. It's called dynamics. Dynamics, right? Which is pretty much how we operate as humans, but beyond that, as particles, because that's what we really are, particles. Once you find out the dynamics of particles and the different forces that work within us, outside of us, up on us, and these forces, again, like I said, more or less are not within your immediate control. So you have to understand, learn the dynamics, learn the operations, right? Just like everything has a manual, everything has a certain operation or a function, right? Once you understand the functionality of our humanity, then you'll be okay. You'll be okay with not being okay. Because I'm totally okay with not being okay. Like if I'm not okay, the first thing I do is I become aware of it. Okay, I'm not okay today. Okay. And I become conscious that I'm not okay. And then I'm aware that if I'm not okay psychologically, then I know I'm not okay emotionally. So now I become aware of my emotions and my feelings, right? And that right there is like 3/4 of the battle. Once you become aware that you're not okay, you're fully cognizant that today I'm not okay. And you become fully cognizant even more so that my emotions are not okay. Because if your psyche and your thoughts are not okay, your emotions are not going to be okay because your emotions are a product of your thoughts, right? So once you are aware that you're not okay, that's like 2/3, if not 3/4 of the battle right there. You have taken the power and taken the responsibility for your own mood. You've taken responsibility for your own well-being as opposed to leaving it to chance, leaving it to others. You've taken full responsibility. Just being aware of it. That's it. Just being aware. And here's a little tip I'm gonna give you. The fact that you are aware that you are not okay, whether it's psychologically or emotionally, the fact that you are cognizant, that you are aware of that, guess what happens? You change the state of that feeling or that not okay. Immediately you start to change it just by becoming aware. Hey, I'm not okay today. I don't feel okay. The minute you do that, you actually start to turn the corner to getting back to being okay. The minute you become aware of not being okay, you start turning the corner to go down OK Avenue. You're about to go on I am OK Avenue. The minute you start to realize I am not okay, you have literally started turning the corner to go on I am OK Street because consciousness, awareness empowers you. And once you take the bull by the horns, or once you grab the bull by the balls and squeeze, you start to change the behavior of that bull. And that bull is called life. Peace.